Hi, welcome to our part 2 session and class diagram. First, I'm really happy to invite you in my part 2 session and class diagram. We'll start off with the class diagram. Okay. Okay, I chose a standard class diagram. So first, I'm going to start off with the association property. So first we are going to create a class diagram for new association. So this is the first diagram which I plan to explain you. So this is for new association. So in this example we are having two classes. So first class, the class name should be employee. Okay, the second class, then go to properties, and that you have a option called name, that simply give the class name. Second class is road project. Okay, so in this example I have two classes. So class 1 is employee and class 2 is road project, and in the class name I have a following attributes. So my first attribute is name of the employees. Should be string, and the operation is work. Okay, so in my second class road project I have the following attributes. My first attributes location, where the actual place the task taken places, right? So first location of the project, and my next attribute is materials which is used for that particular road project. Okay, and the operations. So what is the operation here? Okay, so I have two different classes. So first class is employee and the second class is road project. Okay, here I am taking here I am applying a new association station. I just establishing a link between employee and the road project. So how it is associated? The employees are works in the project. So this is how the employees are associated with the project. Okay, and here we can apply the multiplicity also. Okay, so select the multiplicity. Okay, so the thing is 0 or more employees can work in a road project. Okay, so this is what. And we can apply the multiplicity of for the project also. Let's take it as a one road project. This one single project we have 0 employees or more employees. So this is a sample example for how to create a new association. Now let's move on to another example for uni association. Let's take another example. So I'm taking one more class diagram. So similarly I am taking two classes. So this example is for uni class association. Okay. So this example is for uni-class association. So in this example, I have my first class, that is house owner. This is my first class. My second class is Chennai house. This owner having a house in Chennai. Similarly, the same owner having a house in Bangalore. Okay, fine. Okay, the attributes are for the owner is name of the owner. Okay, and we can have the other operation attributes, age, so on, etc., as much you prefer, and the owner can do some operations. Okay, fine. Now we come to the class 2 and class 3. We can use one more concept here also. So just I'm using the public private for applying the attributes. Okay, so address is a public one, so I prefer so address I'm using public, and my next attribute is sorry, I have a little problem over here. So Chennai house. Okay, and the attributes are, so first one is address, which should be public, and we have number of, so address should be in the string format. Okay, right, and the total areas and number of rooms. I'm just assigning total underscore area. It's a private one, and the next property which I have is, that is also private, number of rooms. Okay, and finally we have operations. Maintenance. So similarly, the owner have another house in Bangalore house. Similarly, the same properties should be applicable for this house also. So in this example, I'm just assigning uni association. Why I'm assigning a uni association for this example? The thing is, the owner should know the details of his house, but the house doesn't require the owner details. It doesn't require any information about the owner. This is a one-way notation, so that's why we call it as a uni association, right? I hope you understand the concept of uni association. Now let's move on to the next example, that is aggregation and composition, right? aggregation and composition. Okay, right. So in this example I just have a class name, it's called college. Okay, so it consists of college name, string, and then we have a next the number of departments or name of the departments. Okay, right. And then similarly we have some operations. Admissions, etc. I'm just taking one. My next class should be department. So department is my next class. So DPT is my class name. So in this I have the following fields. I'm just taking a single department in the class. I'm having a CSE department in this class. So the following attributes we have: DPT ID, and then student intake, number of staff, etc. like this we have. And then we have one more class for this association and composition, so that you can easily understand the difference between the association and composition. So in this class is based on the student. Okay, so we have following attributes. So that is register number of your student, register number, and name as well. Okay, so names should be string. Okay, and department. Fine. So we have some operations here and some operations here also. Sorry. So in this example, this department class should be connected with the college class, this class can be connected with the college class with the aggregation property or aggregation notation. But as similarly, the student class should be connected with the department class with the composition. So here the concept is, without the department and the student class, without the student and the college class, still the student class can exist. The student class can exist. There is no department class as well as college class. But in this example, there is no college. Then the department class no longer exists, right? I hope you understand, right? The student class can exist. There is no college class and the department class. But in the case of department, there is no college class. The department class no longer exist. Now you can understand the concept of aggregation and the composition. Yes, right? Okay, let's move on to the next example. Okay, so next one is inheritance. So inheritance is nothing but it's like a parent-child relationship, inheriting the properties of the parent. So that is the objective of this class. Okay. So in this example, this one is the parent class. The class name is shape. Okay. Shape. So it consists of area, double, okay, and then we have a subclasses, and the operations are compute. Okay, we have a subclasses. So first class is square, and the second class is rectangle, and the third class is circle. The attributes are first classes. We can have width, should be double, sorry, and we have length, that is also double. Okay, and finally we have operations, that is compute. Okay, and similarly a rectangle class, same length, width, and we have operations here, compute. Okay, and the circle class we have area, sorry, radius, it should be double. Okay, and finally compute. So this symbol generalization is nothing but inheritance. Okay. This is a way of connecting the parent and child class. So this is the example for inheritance or generalization. Okay, now we move on to the next example with realization and interface. Okay, okay, for this example I'm just having a class name. This class name is passport system. Okay, and I have a registration over here. registration, and attributes are etc etc. Okay. And the operations is register. Okay. Fine. So now we have a login form. So if I want to get into the passport system, passport, if I want to get a passport, so ultimately I need sign in a login form. So that the login form, we call it as a interface for here. For login we have a two set of options. So option 1 is public login. URL is applying for passport, that is public login. The public login has some attributes: name, username, and then password. So if I want to get into the passport system portal, I need to have the username and password. Similarly, this passport automation having one more class for the admin purpose. The admin peoples will give the authorization. So in my example, I have a class called staff, those who are working in the passport office. They are also having a name as well as they are having a username and password. Okay. So this is the example for a realization and interface. I hope you understand the concept of realization and the interface. Okay. Thank you. We'll meet you in another video.